Hello everyone and welcome back to the Odoo functional tutorials by Techultra Solutions. In this video, we'll explore a powerful new feature introduced in Odoo, which is cluster transfers. Now this new feature is used to group multiple internal transfer operations into a single movement. This helps warehouse workers complete multiple transfers in one go, reducing the walking time and streamlining the warehouse operations. You can use cluster transfers when you have multiple stock moves between the internal locations. For example, restocking different zones from a central storage or consolidating the goods from various areas into one packing zone. So instead of executing each transfer one by one, a worker can just pick everything together through a single cluster operation. Let's see the difference between the internal transfer or the cluster transfer. So in the without cluster, which is the other transfers or the internal transfers, more trips are required, higher time consumption is there, higher is the labor cost because many labor are involved in it to perform these transfers. Whereas if we talk about the cluster transfer, so fewer trips are needed, lower is the time consumption because we can manage it effectively, lower is the labor cost because a single labor can perform multiple internal transfers at once using this cluster transfer functionality. So overall, if we see for the warehouse operations, for an business operation to be performed, so cluster transfers are very helpful rather than the internal transfers when it comes to do everything in a bulk. Let's see some of the benefits of cluster transfers. So the very first one is the efficiency. Cluster transfers save time managing product movements, speeding the inventory management. Next, we have the accuracy. So consolidating transfers minimizes the manual entry errors, improving the inventory precision. Then the last, we have the visibility. So Odoo's tracking offers better insight into inventory across locations. Now to use this feature, we need to first enable the settings in our inventory module. So let's quickly dive into our inventory module here. And here in the configuration settings, you need to make sure under the operation section, this batch, wave and cluster transfer settings is enabled. After that, you need to make sure under the warehouse, the storage locations and the multi-step routes are also enabled. In my case, everything is enabled and the settings is perfect, so we can move forward by saving it. Next up, we need to create packages. So for that, we'll just move to packages under our products menu here, and here I'm going to just create 3 packages, which would be my cluster pack 1. I'm just keeping the usage for the package as a reusable box here, and I'm going to just simply save it. Similarly, I'm creating 2 another packages, which is cluster pack 2 and 3. So here you can see I have created 3 cluster packs. Now we are just going to have a look at our products. So for that, we'll just move to our products menu, and here I've already created my 3 products which I'm going to use in my sales order in this case for the cluster transfers. So here you can see the 3 products, which is keyboard, monitor and mouse. You can also find the price and the on hand quantity. So let's see at which all locations these products are located. So for keyboard, you can have a look that this is located or kept in rack 2. Then we can just have a look at the another product, which is monitor, is in rack 1, and in the end we can see for the mouse it is in rack 3. So you can see that the products are located at rack 1, rack 2 and rack 3. So the picker is going to pick up these products from these locations. So now we'll just move to our sales module, and I'm just going to quickly create 3 sales order having these products in the combo or all in one. So I'm just clicking on this new to create a new sales order. So here I'm just adding my customer as deco addict, and here I'm going to add my all these 3 products, keyboard, monitor and mouse. So I'm just quickly adding them, monitor, then the keyboard and then the mouse. I'm keeping the quantities as 1 here, and then I'm just going to quickly confirm this sales order. So here you can see the delivery is generated. Now I'm again going to duplicate the sales order. I'm going to just remove keyboard from this sales order and keeping monitor and mouse. Quickly confirm it one more time, and the third sales order will have keyboard instead of mouse with the monitor. and I'm confirming it. Now before moving further, just make sure in the inventory module in your warehouse information that the outgoing and incoming shipments are either 2 steps or 3 steps. So in my case it is already in 2 steps. Now once you have verified the shipments, now I'm just going to move to the inventory dashboard, and here we are going to see for our pick, which is here we have 3 transfers, which is a pick state because we have enabled 2-step picking. So here you can see we have our 3 pick generated for our sales order. Now I'm just going to select all these, and here in the actions I'm going to add this to our batch. Here you have the option to add this to an existing batch transfer, but for me I'm just going to add this to a new batch transfer. Here you can add the description. So I'm going to add performing cluster transfer. Here you can add the responsible person, so I'm just adding Mark Demo as a responsible person here. And if you want this batch to be created in a draft state first, then so I'm just quickly enabling it and done. So now I'm just clicking on this confirm. So here you can see the batch transfer is generated. Here you can find the reference, you can find our pick from, here is a source document, and here you can see our operation type is pick. I am just going to confirm this, and yeah, this batch is generated and these are the transfers. Now we'll just move to the detailed operations here, and here I'm going to find the product with the location and the transfer. So here we have the option for the destination package. Now in cluster transfer in Odoo, the destination package is essential as it represents the physical container such as box or cart where products from different warehouse zones are grouped during the picking. By assigning a destination package, Odoo can maintain the clear visibility of the item location. So we have already created 3 packages early in this video. So I'm just going to assign that packages, or I'm just going to add these products into the respective packages. So for monitor, I am just adding it to cluster pack 1, 1 piece of monitor in cluster pack 2, and 1 unit in cluster pack 3. Similarly for keyboard, I am adding it to cluster pack 3 as monitor and keyboard are together in this pick operation and number 17. Then for the 19 monitor and keyboard, I'm going to add this to cluster pack 2, and this mouse would be in cluster pack 1, and this mouse would be in cluster pack 3. So here you can see in cluster pack 1 we have mouse and monitor. Then in cluster pack 2 we have monitor and keyboard, and last in the cluster pack 3 we have monitor, keyboard and mouse. So these are the destination package, or we can say we have made the packages, or we have to put these products in the packages according to our deliveries created from which, and here you can find from which location these products are picked. So once we are done by adding these details of the destination package, we are just going to validate this so that the batch transfer is completed, and here you can see the status has been moved from in progress to done. Now once our batch transfer is completed, we are just going to move to our sales module, and we are going to process the second step in our delivery process for all the 3 sales orders. So I'm just going to select the first one here. Here you can find now we have 2 as in count in the delivery. So open that, and here we have our second, which is once the product is picked, we need to deliver it to the end customer. So we have the out operation here from the output location to the directly to the customer. So I'm just going to click on this, and here you have the option to put in pack, so you can just click on this put in pack, and here you will find the packages smart button now in the delivery. So you can click on that, and here you can see the package, and here you can find the package transfer. You need to validate this delivery to deliver the product to the end customer. Similarly, we need to follow this process for the rest of the two deliveries. So I'll quickly do that. So moving to my quotation area here in the second sales order, moving to the delivery. And here we need to validate this delivery. First, we need to put it in pack so that the packages option are here. And here I'm again going to validate this. Moving to our last sales order, and you're also performing the same process. I need to put it in pack and validate this delivery. You can find the moves for this deliveries under this section, which have the detailed operations, which contains the information of the product, from where it is picked from, and what are the destination package and what are the quantities. We'll just move to our packages in the inventory module and we'll have a look at the package transfers in detail. So here in the packages, I'm just going to open it and here we can find the history for the package transfers. Here you can see from the reference from where the product has been moved, the source document, if we have performed the batch transfer, the contact, which is our customer, and in detail you can find the different detail for the package transfer. Similar for the cluster pack 2 and 3, you can find the package transfers here. Now, if we move to the reporting section and go to the moves history, so here you can find the different histories for our moves. You can see for our monitor, keyboard, and mouse from which location it has moved, the pick operation and the out operation. So, all these small or separate internal transfers are done or clubbed together, and we have performed the cluster transfer, which can be counted as a very important operation who are performing these activities on a daily basis in the warehouse. So, this makes the warehouse team faster and more efficient while keeping full traceability of every internal move. That's a wrap up in cluster transfers and Odoo. If this video helped you, hit like and subscribe. Drop your questions or video requests in the comments. Thank you for watching and see you in the next tutorial.